flight. Yeah, it's going to be a quick flight. We have strong tailwinds, very strong tailwinds. So a very quick flight from Sweden back to Poland. We went out up to Sweden about 2 days ago, so now it's time to fly back to our home base. And it looks like this might be my last flight on the Airbus for quite a while, maybe forever. More about that later. Now, let's get going. This is the experimental version that I just installed. I know it's slightly different, but I've never used it before, so this is exciting. I've been on development for quite a while. So I'm curious to see what that's like. We have the new Eurolot paint job. Eurolot, of course, for those who don't know, was part of Lot Polish Airlines many years ago. In fact, my first flight ever on a fixed wing airplane, because it started with a helicopter, on fixed wing was with... Oh, what happened to the registration? That's weird. It's not showing my number plate. And I put that in. That's weird. Anyway, yeah, my first fixed wing flight ever was on Eurolot, although it wasn't an Airbus. It was a little ATR 42-600, the smallest of them all. It was super cool. It was like way over 20 years ago. I was still a student, and yeah, so I've got some fun memories. You know, people are great. Flight was awesome, about an hour and a half. I flew up to visit my brother, so it was his idea actually. So yeah, you know, a lot of sentimental value there. But anyway, let's and I did the paint by myself for the virtual airline that I'm part of, which is Eurolot Virtual. I got sucked into that by a good friend of mine whom I met over Twitch actually. So that was really cool. And yeah. Okay, let's get flying the experimental. Now we are live on Vatsim, and we have filed the flight plan, and so now the only ATC is about flight load 240, I imagine. 245, correction, would be. Yep, 245. So as we're climbing to 370, we might get to talk to him if he's still there in, you know, half an hour. Now let me have a quick look. Yeah, I think that looks fine. Actually, one sec. I want to test something. Finally did a shortcut to disable and enable webcam. So let's see if that works. Now you see me. Now you don't. I don't know. I think it's right. Yeah. Cool. All right, let's get going. Now we do have the checklist. So let's go. Download pre-flight flows. Download charts and NOTAMs. We have that. We checked the NOTAMs as well, and there's nothing of any significant importance to us. The only thing for us is about vacating runway 33 in Warsaw, which we will be doing in about an hour and a half. So it just suggests which taxiways, rapid exit taxiways to take. Alright, check weather and forecast. We've got that. Yeah, winds are westerly in both. Well, actually westerly in Poland, and Stockholm is blowing north, sort of northerly winds. And having a look at flight radar 24 as well to confirm. With real life, it's definitely runway 08 departure with about 5 or 6 knot crosswind, which is not too bad from the left. And the weather is mostly clear, some clouds in the beginning, then halfway as well, and we get about, from real life at least, we get about 80 knot tailwind for most of the, oh wait, the camera's here, for most of the overwater portion of the flight, and should be nice and smooth. There's no issues there. We're just going to be riding the jet stream, sort of, if you can call it a jet stream. Well, it is technically a jet stream. All right, pre-start checklist. Parking brake is set. Shocks are removed. GPU is connected. Yes, it is. Throttle idle. Engine masters are off. Batteries come on. That is actually really cool. Thanks to the honeycomb throttles. They are really awesome. Truly. Now let's just pull up the chat, because I don't have the chat on my screen. This is just a simple single monitor setup. So, and another thing I want to do is, before we really get going, let's performance one. So it just doesn't have to. Oh, not this one. No, that was my daughter. Yeah. First flight ever. A couple of years ago, we did a 787 international flight out of Sydney. That was her first flight. That was super cool. She loved it. She absolutely loved 787. And then her second flight was in 737, and she complained that it's so much smaller and so much worse than the 787. Well, it is. All right, batteries. Okay, let's go overhead and get going. Gen switches are on. Yes, we did that with the honeycomb. External power on. Now, this is quite weird, because you do have the battery and gen switches on the honeycomb. It kind of enables it, but you still have to do it here. So it's strange, but you know, it doesn't matter. Let it beep and do its thing. And off we go. Now we are under our own power, so let's flick the nav lights on. And let's connect the external power to fire her up. Let her do all the beeping. And the flows, which is kind of in the opposite direction of the Boeing, which is okay. Yep. And let's start the IRSS 1, 2, which is on the right, just to remind the pilots, and 3. That's all good. Going here is good. That is all good, that is all good, that is all good, and that looks good as well. Oops, one too many. Now let's crank up the brightness. Yeah, you cannot do it too quickly. That's alright. We need some brightness here too. Cool thing is, it's right after midnight. Well, it's almost 2 a.m. It's Father's Day here in Australia today, so it's exciting. Now let's hang on. I forgot how to do that with nope, with Alt. Nope. If I want to nope. If I wanted to enlarge a window, wasn't it with a control and press? I forgot. Well, it just helps if you want to do the fire tests, because then you would go, yeah, you would go up here and have a look. That was actually, well, 3, not okay. But anyway, that's good. So let's start the APU. Wait a few seconds, the flap will open. Well, apparently you don't have to wait until it actually says flap open, but just to wait, I think 4 seconds is a requirement. I read some on the Airbus, and then we start the APU, which is what we're doing now. Batteries, gen switches, external power, IRSs, yep, panel displays, brightness set, nav lights are on, panel lights on, if required, not required today. Maybe towards the second portion of the flight when we start getting closer to sunset. Landing gear levers down, flaps are up, spoiler is up. Fuel quantity, let's check fuel quantity while the APU is spooling up. we have 9.5 tons of fuel, which I think it burns what, 2.6 tons, so that's plenty of fuel for our hour-and-a-half flight. Hey, how are you? Good to see you, man. Hey, welcome back. We're having a quick flight on the Airbus again. We've got strong tailwinds, so it's going to be just about an hour 10, maybe an hour 15 max. So we're going to spend about, I don't know, 30-25 minutes in cruise, and then hop down. We're going to try climb as high as possible, because we have about 80 knot tailwind up there, so we want to make use of that. So it's worth pushing all the way up to probably 390, either 37 or 39. We'll see how the winds are doing once we get up there and how smooth it is. Okay, penalizing on gear, flap spoiler, fuel quantities checked, fasten seat belts. Yeah, yeah, 01 left is used for landing right now. Having looked at flight radar 24, so we're gonna take off from runway 08. Plus the departure is far more cool when you go from 08, because it kind of goes like almost like a teardrop sort of, and then goes over the airport, and we're gonna have some cool views when we do that. Okay, panel lights, landing lights, fuel running for seat belts, right? And no smoking is on. Check weather ATIS. Yeah, we've got the ice check transponders set. Now we are live on Vatsim. And just a quick look again. Yeah, it's the same situation. So we'll depart OCTA, and yeah, he'll kick in about flight level 240. So basically, just contact him. We'll get a squawk and nothing else really. And then on descent, and he'll give us top of descent, and he should actually know, because we'll be over Polish airspace, in Polish airspace at the time. Okay, the ice transponder beacon on, and yeah, not really, because beacon only comes on once we start the engines, so and then start pushing back, and immediately before getting the engines running. Emergency lights are armed already. FMC. Okay, let's do the FMC. Now we'll see if the FMC has, in the experimental version, kind of excited and scared at the same time. Okay, EPWA. Now let's see if that is fine, because it's aligning. Now let's see if it actually pulls the flight plan from sim brief the way it should. So we'll yeah, there we go, 125. Cost index is 25. We want to save fuel, just a few minutes slower, that's fine. Flight level 3, let's put 37. Anyway, 0 fuel weight will do automatically. That's kind of heavy for kilograms, unless it's pounds, then it'd be stupid. Block is 8.5. We've got it from SimBrief. Yeah. So let's go into. Let's see if I remember how to do it. Apparently, it's here. In it. And yeah. Yes. So now to do that, do I press again? Let's see what happens. Oh, crap. See, and I don't remember how to do that. I don't want to waste time. I should. Oh, in the meantime, let's do weather. Actually, now we're gonna get fresh weather in 5 minutes, so that doesn't matter now. All right, folks. We've got a few people. Let me know if let me just maximize that. Yeah, if hang on, what do we do? What do we do? No, flight time 0, so that's not it. I should actually check that video. Yeah, forget about it. It's a quick flight plan, so we're just gonna do it by hand. Oh, damn it. Okay, let's just go into this because that was the last. No, that's Twitch. Yeah, who cares? That's fine. Yeah. Fly by wire. Sim brief. MCDU. Yeah. Seriously, an ad? Yeah, I see. I got to that part and then I kind of skipped it, because I assumed I would know what to do. I just go through the ad quickly. Yeah, I see that. Yes, I know what we can see. Hurry up, what to do. Oh, wait a second. It's not doing that. Mine didn't pull anything. That's the whole point. You know, forget about it. You want to load? Yeah. I want to pull the I want to load it from SimBrief. Instead of doing it manually. I know that there's a way to do it, but either I'm blind. I mean, it is 2 o'clock in the morning. I might be. Let's leave it at that. But yeah. Okay, MCDU. Yeah. And I know it's the ATS menu and AOC menu. Okay, I'll wait. I can see it's slightly delayed, so yeah, sorry, I'll just wait for you to type. Press init. Yep. Back. Oh. No. Hang on. Well, if I go to init. Oh, okay, fair enough. ATSU. Then AOC and init. Yep. Okay, let's press that. And maybe I have to wait because I didn't wait for it. I imagine it takes a few seconds to pull that. Okay, let's wait and see what happens. I don't know. Well, it doesn't look like anything is happening. Although it does have estimated time en route 1 hour 20. Then init button. Okay. Oh yeah, I load it from and to just at the very beginning. So maybe I shouldn't have. Oh, okay. So maybe if we delete that. Oh, let's see if no, I cannot do it. Okay. I just put in at the very beginning. I put from and to, so that's probably stopping me. That's what's stopping me from being able to do it. Yep, I did, and I generated the OFP. Yeah, so yeah, did that, and it is the most recent flight. Yes. Well, okay. Well, in that case, I don't know if there's a way to, go back to delete my original init. You might need to reload. Yeah, possibly. You know what? Thanks for that. I'm just gonna put it manually because like super quick. It's a quick flight plan anyway. But yeah, thanks. I much appreciate it because maybe I shouldn't have put the the origin and destination originally. I should have gone to the menu first, and then it probably. Cool, thanks, man. I'll try it next time. Although, as I was saying in the beginning, probably before you came on, I think this is possibly the last Airbus flight I'm doing because, yeah, but maybe not. We'll see. I'm actually curious. This is the experimental version, so I have no idea how different it is from development. So let's see. Which one do you usually fly? Development or experimental? I'm just feeling brave and going experimental today. We'll see what happens. Didn't play. Yeah. Look, the previous flight that I did from Warsaw up to Sweden to Stockholm, and because now we're doing return, I was literally swearing at the computer. I was like a freaking baby throwing tantrums. It just did so many stupid things. That was the development edition version. At that time was the latest. It just went nuts on approach, and it just absolutely made no sense. And it did things that before they weren't that bad before, but 2 days ago they were horrendous. So that plus the management of my airline is really stuck on flying only. Well, they don't say it directly like that, but effectively, basically, there's no way we can fly 737s on PMDG 737s on P3D. So, which ironically will be much closer to the original airline because we never had an Airbus, and LOT did have and still do have 737s, a ton of them. But anyway, I'm not going into that. But that is the reason why I'm thinking about just quitting, because why struggle with an airplane that does stupid things every single flight? Every single flight you pull your hair out and swear at the computer, and so I don't know. Another developed. Yeah, I think there's one today. But I'm gonna try experimental. Let's see what happens. I don't know if it crashes, if it does something stupid. That's okay. That is all right. So yeah, if you stay for a while, we're gonna see how funny the experimental is and how different it is from the what the hell am I saying? Development. We see the tropopause is at 3690, so we're gonna be above tropopause. It just basically affects the weather and possible build-ups and stability and that sort of stuff. Nothing to worry about in the sim, but it's nice that it calculates it. Okay, so let's get the tug ready. We're not going to obviously move yet, but the tug will be there. Okay, cool. So in that case, we have to copy that and punch that in manually. TRS, okay. And actually, well, we know the departure is going to be runway 8, TRS 5 Juliet. 5 Lima? Oh crap, is it 5 Lima? Whoops. Well, clearly, because that's the only option, so it's 5 Lima, I guess. Oh yeah, Juliet is from the other runway. And I might need... Ah, crap. Our reflux medicine's finished. That sucks. That's okay, we'll be fine. Alright, in that case, yeah, we've got that. And so to confirm that, let me just pull that in. I would open that in the sim, but you would see all the private login details, so I don't want to put that on Twitch. So we'll just open that, that's fine. Sid, yeah, 8... Oh, it is 5 Lima. I'm so stupid. Yeah, it is 5 Lima. There we go. Again, I'm gonna blame it on being 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm trying not to be too loud as well. So, you know, cranked up the gain on the mic, and I'm sitting kind of close, so I hope it doesn't clip too much. I just don't want to wake up my daughter in the next room. Okay, 5 Lima. Yep. I might as well brief that departure straight away now, and it doesn't matter. Okay, it's a cool departure, like I was saying. You get to see the airport because you're going to fly over, and the weather is good enough for that, definitely. Just opening Navigraph on the iPad as well. Okay. Yeah, so runway heading, well, sort of. Oh, okay, it's runway 8 and heading is 070, it's fine. 070 to 412 at 600 feet or above, which will probably make it, unless we have some sort of, I don't know, even single engine will make it. Yeah, speed below 205, oh, that's 2, right, that's 2, SA424, speed 205, at or above 2,500 feet. So yeah, we have to, yeah, it's a tight turn, clearly. It's more than 180-degree turn. So we're gonna keep the speed below 205 knots, so just around 200 knots. And then just follow the waypoints and to Trosavior. Okay, and then just, okay. Oh, that looks really easy. Now, but we have to verify with it, you know, experimental edition. I have no idea if that's gonna, whoopsie, if that is going to, oh boy, I look red, and I put this stupid LED light on to make it brighter, and I look red like a freaking drunk. But I'm not drunk, I promise. It's water. Alright, so let's quickly verify the waypoints. 12, 24, 57, 51, 724 TRS. 12, oh yeah, that's nice. Development doesn't have that. 24 to 57, 51, 24 TRS. Wow, that checks. But I think you still cannot do speed restrictions together with altitude restrictions. But that's fine. I mean, this is good enough. The pre-programmed, it pulled it from the SID, so that's fine, but you cannot do it manually, I believe. At least not in the development version. Okay, and then will be Airways, and we've got M607 Penor. If I remember correctly, Penor is where you switch the airspace from Swedish to Polish. I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. I remember from going up. And yeah, it is. And 133 Garuda. Gotta love Europe. Whoopsie. DA. Sweet. And what was it? I forgot already. Hey, what the? What? Oh, don't tell me you have to do one at a time. Wait a second. Fine, let's just do one at a time. Was it M607 Penor? Penor. Pinot Noir. It's alright. Fine, let's insert it. Yep, looking at the iPad. High level charts on Sky Vector. Yep, that checks. Now it's N133. Okay, fine. Garuda. Let's just do it the same way. Insert it straight away so it doesn't complain. That's looking good. And the last one is N191 Sorix. N191. What? Come on. Okay, so that got us to Garuda. N191. Yeah, Sorix. What the hell? Oh god. Okay. I think that's what I did before. I'm gonna rewatch. I don't care. Yes. That checks. And yeah, let's leave the arrival because it might change. Transitions 5,000 according to the SID. We're gonna do flaps too. And yeah, what? How did that disappear? I'm freaking confused. I'm worried that if I put that in, it's gonna erase everything, so I'm just gonna... No, but we need it, because the cost index. Oh, for fuck's sake. Seriously? Okay, at the risk of losing everything we just put in... Actually, now that it's not here, maybe I should go to... Maybe I should request it from here now. Let's see what happens. Nope. Okay. What is it doing? Please tell me it didn't... Oh, no. No, no, no. Okay. Oh, do I remember it? Let's see if I remember it. Got runway 8, TRS-5 Lima. Oh, there it is. TRS-5 Lima. Oh, whoops. M607, was it Pinor? Pinor, yeah. Penor. Okay, let's insert it. Then it was N133 Garuda, I think. I think so. Yeah, because then was the 191 next. 133 Garuda. Almost like Garuda. Nope. Fine, let's just do it one at a time. If it makes it happy, I'm okay with that. And 191 to Sorix, because that's the arrival waypoint. Sorix. Sorix. Okay, so that checks. That is good. It remembered everything. fine with me. Performance, that's fine, that's fine. So we should pull the V speeds now. They're quite high because we're quite heavy. Okay, 144 V2. Okay, well, 39, 40, 44. I think we're good to start. The irises are aligned. Yeah, I'm gonna need some medication. All right. Okay, tug is connected. Yeah, let's leave without the beautiful weather in Sweden. Without the luggage. I got my own suitcase, so who cares about the people? Yeah, I did that paint by myself for the airline just a couple of days ago. Had to learn how to use Blender 3D for that, but it was worth it. And had some issues opening the A320 model, but found a workaround. So after three days and 3 nights, finally made it. Except when I try to put the number plate right now on top, just using the menus, this happened. That's weird. I don't know why. So test it more. Forsaken PL. Maybe he's flying to Poland as well. Okay, this is all just default. There's a scenery on Vatsim TO, but it crashed the sim. I wouldn't even load it actually initially. So deleted it, and this is just a. Now I do know that Lot Polish uses Terminal 5, and this is Terminal 5. So this is what we used for the flight into Sweden, and now we're going to push back from there. So we're going to taxi to take off runway 8 up there. So we're going to push and make an immediate turn nose north. Okay. So everything is good. The APU is running. I don't know, I didn't put the bleeds on so we can breathe. Silly. Can you hear the air coming in now? Sorry folks. Actually, we're not flying any passengers. It's coronavirus time, so we're flying cargo only. So we don't worry about anybody behind us. Just put a little bit of that because it's going to start getting dark soon. We spent too much time talking. Now the funny thing is the departure time is 17:25, but sometimes in the airlines booking system it shows as UTC and sometimes as local, and it's 16:25 pretty much now UTC, and it's 18:25 local. So I'm kind of halfway in between. Sorry, boss. Anyway, let's just do the engine tests. Yep, let's assume that was all correct. And left one. Oh yeah, if we keep holding with the mouse and then move it, it will show it. Sweet, found a cool trick. Alright, let's start the pushback. So now the beacon comes on. Oops. And the APU gens will take over. That's all looking good. Let's start the engines. That should go quiet, and it does. Start 2. Okay, so far so good, except for that MCD issue as well. That's okay. I gotta say, it looks and sounds amazing. That is seriously awesome. Well, that's the only awesome thing about it, really, but it is awesome. Now, the only time I flew on a real Neo was actually 321. No, 321NEO. That with Air New Zealand, just before the virus, my last business trip before the virus started. That was March 2020, last year. So yeah, that was on 321NEO, my first time ever on the Neo. And yeah, kind of, but they use, oh shit, we're supposed to turn. I forgot. We're gonna go into the grass. It's fine. It's a sim. Yeah, they use the Pure Power Pratt Whitney Pure Power 1000, so it sounds slightly different, but actually quite similar. It has a weird whine that I guess we'll just stop and go forward now. The kind of weird whine on startup that the Embraers, the Jungle Jets have too. So that's kind of, yeah. Okay, start one. We should be monitoring it, but you know what? It's a sim and I trust it, so let's just look where we're going. Okay, now let's see it from the outside actually. There she is. Cool. I mean, undoubtedly visuals are stunning, but that's where the fun ends at this stage. But it's fun to look at it, so it's cool. Yeah, and of course you can use rudder pedals to steer the tug. Either the mouse or... went a little too much. I was hoping it would be just right. Oh yeah, way too much. Who cares? It's good enough for a sim pushback. Now, to save time, let's just end... oh, whoops. We have to end pushback, set parking brake. And we're good now. Before taxi checklist, please. Might as well extend it now. APU can come off. And strobe and auto, as we all need it when crossing or lining up on the active runway. And now let's put the constraints on. An initial climb, according to the SID, is 5,000 feet, and transition altitude is 5,000 as well, and we have that. So 5,000. Okay. Let's go flaps 2. Must say that using the honeycomb for about a week now, having your own flap lever, parking, speed brake lever, and reverse throttles, and the Boeing shaped throttles, it is just so freaking cool. It just feels awesome. It cost a ton of money. I found it in a shop in Sydney here. They had a sale, and it's a legitimate shop. They actually have real stock. It's close to my in-laws' place, so I know the place well. And yeah, so it's a real store, and they had the same day delivery for like $10. So, and they had them special, so I saved about $100. That is so cool. Alrighty, before taxi checklist, probe, window heat, auto, yep, heading indicator, altimeters, they're set, stem instrument set. Yes, 1022 on both Q and H. Autopilot set, don't activate, flight directors are on, auto brake max, yes we did, elevator trim, set for takeoff, we'll check the flight controls, check, and then start taxi. Okay, flight controls, check. Let's have a look. Right going up. Left going up, going up. Going down. My apologies, rather. Sweet. Okay, so that's all looking good. Feels good. Yeah, we used about 100 kilo, mostly on the APU and engine start. Recall. Okay, let's start taxiing. Now, just double check that there's no ATC. Yeah, still nobody. Oh, Warsaw Center. We're actually going to talk to somebody. Oh, it's Max. That's awesome. Hey, Max, if you're watching, looking forward to talking to you. And for now, we have this guy above level 245. So we might actually, yeah, it doesn't want to monitor COM2. I don't know why. I have to check that. But it's going to be 3345. So what we're going to do. Now, let's not delay. Fine. There's no one in front of us, so let's put the weather radar. Oh, cool. That actually works in the experimental version. In development, it didn't. That's looking good. Okay, let's start taxiing. And traffic Arlanda, Eurolot 125, Airbus A320, taxiing from Terminal 5 to runway 08. Traffic Arlanda. I sound like a racist pig. But hey, I have an accent too, so I have the right. I have the right to do that. Let's see the A cars. That's looking good. It's not 3, it's flaps 2. I don't know why it's doing that. And then on landing, it's going to show flaps 5. Go figure. That's fine. Now, let's pull up the taxiway checklist. Taxiway, just for you. I mean, it's a fairly simple taxi, just straight ahead. So just gonna get out here and then taxi and then follow that and then cut through and line up on runway 8. Quick look to the left is clear and right is clear. Good. Excellente. I need to wash my hair. Bloody hell. I just saw myself on the iPad. But like I said, tomorrow, well, today already, is Father's Day, so I'm gonna wake up early, have a shower. Hopefully I get to spend some time with my daughter because my wife is going crazy. So she's really scared of the virus and she locks her up in her bedroom and keeps me even away from her. So I actually sleep in the studio with the computers right now. Yeah, well. But thanks to that, I can fly at 3 o'clock in the morning and I can be loud, sort of, and I can still do this stuff. So look at the positives. Okay, I see runway 8 right ahead of us, so that's going to be a quick taxi. There's a taxi checklist. Taxi lights on, parking brake release, brakes turn coordinator checked. Yep. Takeoff config. Yeah, takeoff memo before takeoff next. Okay. Hey, welcome to the stream. Riding time for taxi. For takeoff, really. And we're both live on Vatsim, and also the A-Cars is running for the airline, so we have to behave. And there's a chance the boss is watching. Oh, wait, he's taking off 26. I just had a look at flight radar 24. It's definitely 08 for departure, so that's okay. We'll let him go, and then we're gonna line up and take off. Wait, is this where we go? Doesn't matter. We'll just cut through. A bit of stuttering. I'm getting on the iPad. I tried to increase the bit rate for the output on Streamlabs to 12,000 with the new NVIDIA encoding. So I usually keep it below 9,000, somewhere between 6 and 9. I thought, okay, let's see if I get better quality for you. So it might be costing me possibly a few frames and a few stars here and there, but I actually hope you have nice quality. I'm gonna stop and do the takeoff checks and have a quick look outside. Hopefully that looks nice. Hey, stop! Why aren't the brakes working? What's going on? Oh, actually not bad. Ha! Nice. Let's do F a screen and we'll take some screenshots. Okay, takeoff checklist. Parking brake is set, flight instruments check, and let's see, yeah, we got 1022 2 times, probably 3 times. Let's crank that up. Don't really need that, but let's do it. Yeah, let's put constraints on the other side as well. Engine instruments check. Everything's in the green. Oil pressure. Where's oil pressure? I think it's temperature. No, that's pressure. Takeoff data V1, VR. Let's have a look again. We have the V speeds of 139, 140, 144. V2. Nav equipment check. Yeah, landing lights. Okay, and the usual lights, camera, action. So lights come on. Taxi lights go. Taxi lights go into, well, they would go off in a small airplane or a Boeing. That's all good. Lights, camera, takeoff advisory, and what's R? Resolution advisory, I think. Yeah, TARA. Takeoff resolution advisory, yeah. So it doesn't only tell you that something is about to happen, but tells you what to do to avoid it. The conflict resolution. Okay, lights, corrections. Okay, flaps are set. Yaw dampers trims are good. Oh yeah, we're supposed to check the trims. Let's do this just very quickly. Wait, I think it'll be under init. No, maybe it's under performance? No, I swear it was under init. Yeah, who cares? It's a sim. Okay, we're good. Let's make a call and yeah. Clear left, clear right. And traffic Arlanda. Eurolot 125, Airbus A320 lining up and departing runway 08. Traffic Arlanda. I need my bloody medicine. Life-saving. I used to be on Nexium for a couple of years. It saved my life at one point. I almost died. 14 years ago. But a very smart professor of gastroenterology saved my life. Okay, that's looking clear. Yeah, let's do a rolling takeoff. Might as well. Okay. And time. I think everything is looking good. $80 knots. It's an Airbus. 100 knots, check, I see it twice. And V1, rotate. Whoa, 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 okay, what the fruit? As I said, my first time ever. Hey Moon, hey, how are you doing? Okay, pause reg, you're up. Let me just have a look. Just take off and yeah, 600 feet left turn. Like I said, this is the first time I'm flying the experimental version. I've never flown experimental before, so it's kind of exciting. So far, I can see some differences, but it flies generally okay. I'm just trying to follow the flight director. I'll have a look at the chat in a second. Just open on the phone on the next to me. Okay. Flaps 1 speed checks. Yeah, we overshot a little bit. That's okay. And flying in just for fun. Okay. For trim, fuel predict page, gross weight CG. Oh, fuel. Oh, okay. See, I didn't think about it. Thanks, man. Much appreciated. Okay. Let's go. Full flaps up. Once we're kind of stable, I'll have a look again. Just curious. But yeah, coming from Boeing, you know, how do you check CG trim from fuel? Well, it kind of makes sense. Oh, and I just remember we had to be below 205 knots. Why didn't the airplane hold 205? It did have it in the MCDU. I remember saying it. Oh, it disappeared. We did have 205. See what happened? Oh, fuck. The ACARS is gonna cry again. I hate when it does it. Yeah. Stupid thing. See, in real life, I'm not even gonna go there. Okay, there's no ATC online, so we're gonna go straight to 37,000. You know what? Yeah, let's go fly it for a while. Remember, I'm preparing for assessments in October, so it's so good to check you out and help. Ah, thanks. No, much appreciate it. And really, thanks for your help the other time, you know, a couple of weeks ago. That was really... Okay, transition altitude. You know, the tip about the... what I know now is called a bird, which is basically, you know, FPV on a Boeing. I had no idea what it's called on the Airbus, and I didn't know Airbus had it. So yeah, thanks for that tip. You know, VSFPA. Is that what it's called? Yeah, VSFPA. So I learned how to use it. I mean, you know, got used to it quickly. So thanks for the tip. That was awesome. That was when we were doing the RNAV approach, and yeah, the airplane didn't behave too well. Let's see. Yeah, that's okay. What kind of assessments do you have? Is it like a school stuff or aviation related? I hope it's something to do with aviation. It's more fun that way. Well, so far the experimental, I don't know. Apparently there are some differences in the MCDU itself. That's the only really difference. Except from a whole bunch of in-up placards, which it doesn't really matter in the sim. But apart from that, yeah, it looks kind of the same. Eurowings base Prague. It was in January. Oh man, so it is real flying. I knew you were a real pilot. Damn it. Because, you know, the way you explained that stuff about the bird. But Eurowings, what do you have there? A320s? Or do you have 737s as well? I think A320s only? No. Screw it. Let's put the autopilot on. Last flight was in January. Damn. A320s. Cool. Well, so you know the airplane inside out. I mean, look, it's a nice airplane. It is French for what it's doing. What, yeah, it's French, Airbus French for what's it doing now. But I mean, when things are fine, then obviously it's really cool. And I love a couple of things. I have to say, as much as I'm a pro Boeing guy, having the auto trim and I used to think that, you know, completely automatic throttle management is a curse, but it's a kind of cool thing. I mean, seriously, you just set it at 1,500 feet AGL pretty much, and just forget about it until touchdown, unless you have to do some thing. That's actually quite awesome. But yeah, it's a cool airplane. Of course, Boeing's better, but it's a cool airplane, I have to say. Now we are going to talk to somebody passing 24,500 feet. So let me have a look if he's still online. Nope, he's not. So next is going to be Warsaw at 2545. Oh, let's see if the experimental will let me monitor COM2. Because let's see. 24. Was it 45? Oh, Jesus Christ. Yes, 2545. 2545. Why am I going this way? In development, it wouldn't let me listen to COM2. So if I remember, no. Well, yeah, but that switches to transmitting on COM2. That's obviously, yeah. But if I want to transmit on COM1 and monitor COM2, again, using Boeing logic, that's all you have to do. But it's not monitoring COM2. Is the only type ever flying started over 13 years ago and love it. I keep saying that it's easy to fly as it is to yeah, I imagine it's just hard to learn that because it's so different, but once you know what to do, yeah, I mean, I know nothing about Airbuses, so I'm I'm not gonna pretend I do know stuff about Airbus, but I imagine it's, yeah, once you know all the stuff, it's nice. No, it's 13 years on the Airbus. Wow, man, that's so cool. Okay, so I'm gonna bother you with one more thing, just one more question. Why? I'm just following Boeing logic, just pressing. Fine, I can even do it on both sides. If I want to monitor COM2, yeah, that's just to switch them. That will be to transmit on COM2. It checks. But if I want to transmit COM1 and monitor COM2, I'm pressing VHF2, and they do lit up. But I'm not monitoring COM2. What else the hell do I have to do? There's nothing else I can press in here. There's like literally nothing except for these. But it's just, VHF3, HFs and all that stuff. So is there something else I have to press? Am I dumb, or... Does the HF radios? Yeah, well, it's logical, but why is it not letting me monitor COM2? Let's see. You're doing the right thing. On the real one, it works like that. VH1, VH2 is supposed to be. Yeah, so, well, yeah. But yeah, so okay, well, it's good to know. So I guess it's just not letting me on the fly-by-wire. I thought experimental at least would have it, because I know that development doesn't have it, but experimental doesn't have it either, clearly. But it's funny they did they made them light up, but they're still not working. At least I know I'm not dumb. Which is a real shame, because it's obviously, you know how useful it is to listen to COM2. Not to mention, the guard frequency. But anyway, let's get that going. We'll just stay on COM1 and get that ready. 2545, because we're going to talk to him in just a bit. 2545. Do you have, in your wings, do you have any NEOs? Or is it just, what is it called? Yeah, you don't call them old. You call them CEOs. CEOs. The original A320s, or do you have any NEOs as well? I'm actually going to have to, I'm going to have a look. Still climbing. That's fine. Let's have a look at yeah, just CEOs. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, no, it's a 747. Wow, that's an old photo. August 13, 2002. Hey, I moved to Australia in 2002. That was July. Just a few weeks before that photo was taken. Cool. I flew on the British Airways 747. Actually, I'm gonna plan. A very long flight in a couple of weeks. It's gonna be 20 years since my first 747 flight. So that's gonna be very, very exciting. I did London Heathrow to Tokyo Narita and back for business trip. So that was my first 747 flight. I'm really excited. So I'm gonna paint it or request it in any build. To get the proper repaint, because that was ironically the Australian kangaroo tail. That was my first 747 flight, and I later ended up in Australia, so that's funny. Let's see. Cool. Ooh, you've got one with a cool paint job. That's just a standard paint job, fueled by the world's greatest team. Yeah, if all the guys are like you, then yeah, it is world's greatest team. That is so cool. You're awesome, man. Whoa. Hey. Wait. I guess it's somebody famous. I don't know. I got a 5-year-old daughter. I should know this stuff, but I don't know this character. This was the Atlantic back 3 years ago. Best airframe ever flown. Shame to come to went bust. Thanks. No, yeah, absolutely. Look, one thing you don't know about me, because I'm new on Twitch, I never say things just to be nice. I don't give a shit about it. I just call things the way they are. I always say, if you're a genius, you're a genius. If you're an idiot, you're an idiot, and that's it. I don't care where you're from. I don't care what race, color, accent. I don't give a shit about any of that. I basically sound is awesome, and you've been awesome. So thank you, much appreciated. That is a cool thing. That is. What did you fly? A321s? What was that for? Across the Atlantic. Jesus Christ. Who flies A321 across the Atlantic? I imagine Europe based. Let's see. A321NEO. I actually did fly on A321NEO last year for the first time ever, or anything Neo, Max, or anything new, with Air New Zealand. Just a 3.5 hour flight over from Australia to New Zealand. That was so cool. That was a really cool flight. Let's see who has that now. Wow, Scoot has them. I didn't even know. Hawaiian have them? My god, I'm behind. It really shows I don't give a crap about Airbus. I'm so sorry. Alaska has them too. But who flies across the Atlantic? Primera. Hey, I know that I know that name. Stansted. Oh, okay. Toronto, Boston, and Washington. What? Did you make it all the way from London? All the way to the East Coast? I imagine it could make it to. But I think so, because the Philippine Airlines started sending the A321NEOs into Sydney just before the virus, and that's about 7.5-hour flight. Wow. Did you ever think, we're going westbound over the Atlantic all the way to Washington. Should we bring parachutes or not? Or does it really like confidently makes it no problem even going westbound? That is just... Okay. With 2 auxiliary center tanks, 23 tons of fuel. Shit. It burns like what, 2.6? Oh no, 321 will burn more. I think the 320NEO is 2.6 tons, so I imagine 321 is significantly more, because it is much longer. So even if it's like 3.5, that's still about 8-9 hour flight. Cool. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Cool. You can always make a, sightseeing stop somewhere in Iceland or Greenland, rather. But I don't know. I was always curious about crossing the Atlantic in a tiny little airplane like that. I mean, it's not tiny, but narrow body. And from the pilot's point of view, I don't think it makes a difference, or crew, but I don't know. Especially when it gets bumpy and stuff. And A321, kind of like a 757, they're narrow but very long, so people at the back must be really thrown around when it gets bumpy, especially if you fly backwards, if you catch a nice jet stream. I'm imagining it will be fun ride for the passengers at the back of the 321. Okay, let's have a look. Oh. Primera. That's what it is? Let's see. Air Nordic. Copenhagen. That's Scandinavia. Oh, there it is. 321 London Stansted. Oh, cool. Nice paint job, too. So sunny and warm and happy and welcoming. Makes you feel you're on holidays, like some Caribbean or something cool. Neat. Oi, isn't that from Finland? Or why? I flew a couple times on Finnair, and I think it was OY, yeah. Oh, and they also have 737-800. Beautiful. You miss it. Okay, to make you miss it even more, let's do. Oh, A321. Let's see if they have any. Oh, there you go. No one cares, Grace. You're pretty, but no one cares about what you have to say. Let's see. I'm gonna torture you for a second. Oh, it's Denmark. Oops. I'm sorry, my bad. Yeah, it's Denmark. Reclining seats. Cool. Nice. The cake is too small. I don't like it. 31, 18. Okay. Not the biggest, but it'll do. I mean, if you have to sit for 8 hours across the Atlantic in this... Nice. Tab bought a couple of those aircraft after we went bankrupt, and I got to fly within Europe on them as a passenger. Same cabin, they changed only headrest covers. No way. Oh man. I imagine that was painful. Okay, well, let's see. If we just click on the MSN, it will show up even in car. Yep, it is tapped. Wow. Yeah. As much as I love tap, that paint job is that's just nicer. Very, very elegant. It's a very nice shade of gray. Shade of gray. That looks really pretty. And I used to not really pay attention to paint jobs, but after I did the... Wow, it's climbing slowly. After I did the repaint of this... Oh shit, that's loud. I did that like 2 or 3 days ago. I learned how to repaint, so I did that for my airline. I kind of start... Yeah, I don't know why this is happening. Doesn't matter. I started appreciating the whole painting livery thing. No, well, we're still climbing. Why though? I mean, 25 minutes to get to... Alright, I guess that's the cheapest way. We did set the... What's our cost index? 25. Jesus, 25. I remember Qantas 767s we had here in Australia. We had 20. Cost index 20 for domestic runs. That was just painful. But it didn't really matter for domestic because it was quick anyway. But yeah, it's taking its time to climb. That's okay. Now, because we're not gonna have that much time in cruise, and VNAV, I think even in experimental VNAV is not implemented yet. Oh wait, oh yeah, that's fine. Should do both. Standby as well. VNAV is not implemented, so we're gonna have to calculate it manually. In that case, we have to go to get the weather in Warsaw. Choose the star, look at the, speed restrictions, altitude restrictions, and just calculate manually, which is fine, which is easy to do. Okay, so he's there. Let's see what he's saying. No, just a general thing. Okay, in that case, let's look. 25 is not bad. Someone is 6. What? I'm not even gonna make a joke about it. 6. Jesus Christ. Let me guess. Ryanair is like 1. I wonder. Out of the two, Ryanair or EasyJet, which one has a lower cost index? Probably Ryanair. Okay, let's cheat a little bit. We're gonna open a VATSpy, and there we are. We're right here, and let's check this way. Yeah, it's Ryan 33. Yep, it'll be Yankee. Transition level 80. 7 knots, Cav, okay. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful day in Europe. birds activity. Well, actually, in that new sim, you probably have birds, or maybe. Sorry, I'm losing. Right on there. Yeah, I thought so. I mean, cost index, single-digit cost index. It has to be right on there. Actually, I'm gonna Google that now. Let me just actually, yeah. Let's have a look. Ryanair versus EasyJet cost index. 10 to 16 for Eurowings. Oh shit, that's small. That's very little too. If that's true. Okay, so I'm not going to complain about, 20 doing domestic here. Oh, there's a database. Database, let's see. Oh my god. Use 11. Yeah, what would you use on Eurowings? So I'm losing my voice, I don't know why. 5 for EasyJet. Jesus Christ. Yeah. It's all the same except you get peanuts and juice with the premium carriers. Yeah, oh my god. I remember, and ironically, my first 747 flight was just after September 11. Oh, so you will be with Eurowings. Cool. No, dude, good luck. Absolutely good luck. October. Oh my god, it's September now, so it's next month. Go study. Don't watch Twitch. Go and study. Come back when you do all the assessments. No, but seriously, good luck. All the best. So you'll fly with a cost index of probably 10 to 16. So yeah, you'll probably punch in 15 or 16 on a good day. But yeah, I remember how it changed. Flying internationally and generally flying just before September 11 and just after September 11. That was just... I remember the 747, the British Airways ones. I did a few flights before that, and like on their 757s when they still had them. And before September 11, right at the beginning, on a longer flight, the flight attendants would just walk past and just really push the food on you. Oh, please have some more of that. Please have some more of this. Have some more juice. Have some more ice cream. You didn't have to go and beg for it. They would just give you more stuff. And then suddenly after September 11, yeah, I was coming back from Tokyo to Heathrow. And, it's like a 12 and a half. Yeah, about 12 and a half. No, actually 13 hours. We had quite a lot of headwind that time. About 13-hour flight back, and I actually had to go and beg for water. And they weren't very happy about giving water. They just wanted people to sleep. It was an all daytime flight. We left Tokyo like at 9 a.m. and landed in London like I think 2 or 3 p.m. 2:30 p.m. But yeah, they just shut the windows obviously, and then they said, we want people to sleep. We don't want people to eat. We want to save money. So freaking sad. And it didn't really get any better. It's 20 years later and still the same. It's very, very sad. The trick is punch in whatever CI the company wants and then just fly selected speed. Should I contact the management before your assessments? It said, excuse me, sir, you're gonna have this gentleman who knows what to do to fly faster, even though you tell him to fly slower. His name is... No, that's awesome. Yeah. But yeah, it said how things are so different. Just it's all about the money now. Which really makes me happy that I found it, but now it's a stupid virus. the last trip to Europe before the virus situation started, it was literally a few weeks before the virus. I flew on Air China. I've never flown Air China before. Everybody complains about, oh, China is so bad, you know, the flight attendants are so rude and they treat people bad. And I thought, oh, well, tough luck. I had a business trip, but I had to pay for it up front, and I only got the money later, so I thought, well, I'll try to go as cheap as possible. And they had a sale, Australia to Europe and back, $800, return trip. That's about 22, 23 hours each way. Well, just over 20. Going westbound was significantly slower, battling serious headwinds over Siberia, but total was about 46, 47 hours of flying for $800. That was just crazy. Worked for a year in China for an airline, I imagine. But why? But yeah, the whole point about, you know, because my wife, a few years before that, she flew with her mother. Her mother took her, because my wife is half Chinese, half Italian. So her father never really took her to Europe, but her mother took her back to China twice. And when we were dating, oh, there's Warsaw. They flew, and she also complained how terrible the service was. And you know what? I flew on the 777 777-777-300ER, and then A330-200 from Beijing to Warsaw. And you know, the people were some of the nicest flight attendants, but you had to know how to talk to them, because, you know, typical white person, when you know, some other people were talking to them, I don't know, maybe I got lucky. With those 4 flights, I got really, really nice flight attendants, and even the pilots, they let me in. And when we landed, they just said, please don't take any photos, because we're not allowed to let you in. But so as long as you don't have proof that you were there, we're happy to have you. Oh god, why is it so quiet? Oh dear, maybe this is too loud. Let's pull that back. And where's Vpilot? Okay, what is he? Shit, I forgot. What do I call him? Warsaw Center? Yeah, center, not radar. What the hell? I Warszawa, dzień dobry, Eurolot 125, flight level 370. Squawk 1000, Sorix 5, Uniform ILS Yankee 33, Eurolot 125. Whoops. Okay, let's do 1000. Oh, okay, so he's going to see everything we punch in. Whoops. Ah, come on. Okay. Yep, so let's do... Having could because of the company, could because of the country. It's... Oh, yeah. Mentality, punishment, culture, yeah, the sense of internet, pollution, nobody speaks English. Oh my god, with that English, yes. And there's a huge difference between like Shanghai and Beijing, because my mother-in-law is from Beijing, and when my wife went back, they went to Shanghai, and when they went back, they went to Shanghai, and apparently everybody... Clear direct, Sorix 125, Jinky. Shanghai apparently is not too bad, but Beijing, Jesus Christ, not a single person can speak English. Direct Sorix, where's Sorix? There it is. Yeah, it's not that much of a shortcut. Okay, let's just punch that in quickly. He said 5 uniform, so let's just verify with the 5 uniform, just to verify the waypoints, because I don't trust that MCDU in the sim. well, what is it called? The Phoenix simulations are coming up with the payware A320, so I might buy that if it's good, but definitely not this. Okay, so arrival ILS Yankee 33 Sarix 5 uniform, and it's gonna be 534 if I remember correctly. Yes, it is definitely 534. Yep. So we've got Sarix Kevlumensi Res. Oh, who's gonna remember that? KMRSASL. I should verify before inserting, I guess. KMRSASL. Hey, that checks. And Lambu 643. Lambu 64 and 3 will be, yeah, that's already on the ILS. I was based in Shanghai, and sometimes to make myself understood by the cabin crew I needed to speak to the FO first and then... Seriously? Damn. Was it, hang on, Shanghai A320, so must have been China Eastern. Obviously, I don't think anybody else had... I don't think anybody had A320s in Shanghai. Oh, damn it. Spring. Whoa, spring. Now here's something you probably never heard. Did they serve spring rolls on Spring Airways? Airlines? Okay, let's check the top of the sand now. Okay, Sarix at or below 210, because there's no VNAV on this yet. Sarix 210, and we're at 37, so we have 16,000 feet. Let's do 2,000 feet a minute, so that's 8 minutes. So 8 minutes before Sarix. And Sarix, what the hell is Sarix? Sarix, yeah, at 1733, so our top of descent's gonna be at 1725-ish. And it's 1713, so we have about 11 minutes till top of descent. You never heard that? Come on. What do you eat when you go to the Chinese restaurant? Spring rolls all the time. I love them. So, you know, Spring Airlines. Wow, I said something original. I feel special. Oh, this is pretty. Damn, this looks so good. How can something that looks so good fly so bad in the sim? Not real life, the sim. Okay, so we have the star clearance, and we're gonna call him let's see, 21. Was it 21? Yeah, 21 at or below, so we can be lower if we make it, doesn't matter. So yeah, 16,000 feet, 8 minutes before 33:25. Yeah, got 9 minutes till top of descent. Spring rolls, yeah. You know what? I've never actually heard about Spring Airlines. Oops. What are they? Green. Oh my god, I've never heard of them. And they have Japan too. But see, in Japan they fly real airplanes. The Boeing. Should have moved to Japan. Cool, I've never heard of them. Oh my god. The Ryanair of China. Oh shit. Let's see, cost index 2. Ryanair, but in China, so cost index will be 1 or 2. We have to go in there and say drivers in bed. Yeah, no, thanks, appreciate it. Thanks for a great chat. Yeah, I'll probably do something again tomorrow, in a Boeing, maybe in a real airplane. But yeah, good luck with all that, and please study hard for your assessments. Have a great day. What time is it now? It's sunset. So yeah, have a great night. Hey, it's Saturday night. Cool. Anyway, good to talk to you, man. Absolutely good to talk to you again. We have Echo. 25 on the Ryanair of China. I'm impressed. Go China. Alright, see you soon, man. Have a good day. Good night. Oh, that's why sometimes it's not showing correctly. That's fine. Oh, cool. Direct. Foxtrot, okay. That looks beautiful. Such a short meter. That's what you want. Okay. Let's get the things in. Oh, hang on. I think it was, oh shit, 390, 397. I forgot. I'm gonna have to check that. I swear it was 397. Yankee 33. Oh god, I thought of something. Ten 326. It's 327 really, but that's fine. And top of descent in 2 minutes, so when we have a chance we're gonna give him a call. Yeah, let him reply. Okay, 534 is 4,000. I Warszawa, Eurolot 125, just coming up on top of descent. We have Warsaw 8 is Foxtrot. Descent level 150, Eurolot 125. Yeah, we need 2,000 to make the restriction. So we had 20 minutes in cruise only. That's alright. That's thanks to the very, very low cost index. Yeah, let's get some lights going. Yeah, that's fine. We have no passengers today. Oh. That's okay, we can arm it again. Oh. Battery died in the... Oh, that's okay. Doesn't matter. Okay, we've got a beautiful sunset. That really looks nice. And this is... to jest tylko próba mikrofonu. Okay, so the only other restriction will be 250 by... Oh, okay, we have to be at 280 as well, so... Let's keep that open. That's fine. Sorix 280, so let's slow down. Oh, no. Still have a lot. That's fine. Let me just fix something. Ah. Oh, come on. At least I didn't forget to wear pants. Let's do the descent checklist. Entrance, fuel quantity check. Let's have a look quickly. Yep, plenty of fuel. And it's balanced. Radios, autopilot, lights, ATIS, we have information Foxtrot. We've already punched it in. Altimeter, it's 1020. Radios are set, DIs as required. Top of descent, yeah, descent flight level 24007, 76. And 180.67 Mach. Okay, so that's looking good. Sorix is at or below 210, and we made it 30 miles ahead of it. So we can actually... Now, the good thing about being down sooner is that we might get some cool shortcuts. Ooh, oops, sorry. But it doesn't make that much of a difference. See, it says Kevlar 250, but it also should say Sorix at 280. Yeah, max 280 at Sorix. Or is it for hold only? No, it's not for hold, just normal. Okay, cool. Okay, we have the restriction of 280. So let's start slowing down. That's okay. Oh god, he is radar. Did I call him center? Shit. Direct red, so after oh crap, możesz powtórzyć? And then after Ardini we scout 533, 125. Direct Repso. I think he did give us descent, so we're gonna ask. Warszawa, Eurolot 125, chyba przegapiliśmy. Czy dostaliśmy następny poziom na zniżanie? Jesteśmy na 150. Flight level 100, Eurolot 125, dzięki. Yeah, we did miss it. Yeah, I'm so silly. Okay, we've got the laptop set up, just so I can double check that everything's working well. Ah, stunning sunset. Look at this. That is beautiful. Oi, why aren't you slowing down? It's gonna cry again. Speed brakes. Okay, so we're doing good. Although we're at 10,000 feet at level 100, we can go faster than 250, but just because of the ACARS, I don't want it to cry again. So I'm gonna keep it below. In reality, we can go because it's below 10,000 feet, 250 or less, so we can push at 280 at whatever. But just because of the ACARS, wow, that looks so pretty. Fuck, that's beautiful. Hey, welcome. Doesn't that look pretty? Getting a little bumpy too. Ice detected. Okay. And here. So did it come on automatically? I think it did. Oh, whoops, I forgot to switch the landing lights off. Yeah, that's okay. Doesn't matter really, it's a sim. So yeah, let's turn them off for now. Silly me. That's fine. Yeah, I'm actually gonna speed up because this is silly. Although we do have restrictions. Oh, wait. 220 at sofas. That's so pretty. So freaking pretty. Send 4000 QNH 1020. You're 125. And there's Warsaw. But that's not the that's Modlin I believe. 4,000. So now we need to pull back the speed so it doesn't cry. And QNH1020 once we pass transition level of 80. And the next speed restriction is... Okay, so now we gotta be careful. Uh-oh. Why did the camera freeze? What the hell? Wow. Okay. That was confusing, but it's fine. I guess it just froze for a sec. Okay, so sofas. Hang on. Crap. Far out. 220. At flight level 80, we're going to switch to local QNH of 1020. We're going to land and go straight to sleep. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Jesus Christ. Adini Whiskey Alpha 533. Okay, and so 533. So Adini is here, and then we're going to jump to 53, and let's see. That's about, I think, 3,000 or 4,000. 533 is at 3,000 feet. Okay. Okay, let's brief the approach. 10-3-327, we've got all that. 5, yeah, basically 200 feet AGL. But we're using Barrow, of course, because it's just ILS Yankee. Cat 1. Okay, and we've got... Let's approach. Straight ahead to runway heading to Zelto, and left 2 miles at 3,000 feet. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so airleg 3,000 and 533 is also 3,000. Cool, it's dark. Let's... Yeah. $10.20 set. Now let's slow down because we're going to make a turn. From Adini, we're gonna go direct to direct 533 in just a second. We need speed brakes. Off we go. getting dark, I should turn this off. $3,000 cleared Alice Yankee 33 Wilco. Eurolot 125. Look how pretty it is outside. Shit. Oh yeah, it does it by itself. Do I have to read up on that? Okay, speed checks, flaps too. Sort of. We'll do a medium. Warsaw still online, yep. 18.3. We have it. We have it there. We're gonna call him. Eurolot 125 established ILS 33. Dzięki, dobranoc. And according to the NOTAM, permanent just call sign. I Warszawa Eurolot 125. Dobry wieczór. Clear line 33, Eurolot 125. Just mumbled there. Okay, missed approach altitude is 3,000, so that's set. Let's go gear down. Best speed brake you get. That's all good. Ding. Oh, thank you for following. Thanks. Much appreciated. Welcome on board. Hope you're enjoying the flight. It's been going not too bad. This is the experimental, and I have to say it's pretty. It's much better than development, so I'm happy with that. $144 is approach. Okay. Wind's calm enough. Okay, landing checklist. Gear down, autopilot, go around, altitude is set 3,000, auto thrust as required. Landing memo, landing speed. We're good, we're clear to land, runway is clear. Okay, we're going to disconnect the autopilot in a sec. And let's try and land it manually. Let's see how it goes. We are clear to land. Okay, autopilot off. Okay, manual flight. Auto throttle. Oh, why are we so high? Let's grease this baby. Oh, the landing, not the baby. Okay, now we're a little high. I mean, a little low. Hey, I knew it! There's an airplane there! Shit. Oh well, we're in Vatsim, so that's why we had to overfly him. Thanks, man. I think it was not too bad. I had to get higher over the threshold because there was an airplane there, which was not on Vatsim, and because we're live on Vatsim, we have to behave well, even if it means landing on the, even if it means landing on top of somebody else from MSFS. Eurolot vacated on Sierra 1 going to stand, I don't know, 13. Okej, dzięki, dobrze wiedzieć. 18 via Oscar Mike, Eurolot 125, dzięki. Oops. Yeah, it's non-Schengen, okay. I guess it's like going to the States and Asia. Okay, let's clean up. So 18 is gonna be, oh god, it's somewhere there. That's okay, let's just find it in a sec. It's really hard to do it single pilot on the computer where you cannot really switch the keys much. So we're gonna go that will help, and APU on, go. Whoops. And also weather radar off so we don't fry the guys. Come on. Haha. Gdzie jest 18? Where the hell is 18? Is this 18? Oh, we missed 18. Whoops. Eurolot 125, przegapiliśmy 18 po ciemku, zaparkujemy na 19, to chyba nie ma znaczenia. Dzięki jeszcze raz za pomoc i dobrej nocy, na razie. Yeah, it doesn't really matter at night. I mean, in the sim at night. Yeah, okay, now obviously there's no nosing guidance. So we're gonna do this, and let's just okay. Come on, a little more, a little more. A little more. That's what you do without nosing guidance. Haha! Parking brake is on. Sweet, we made it. I'm happy with that paint job. It took me 3 days to learn the Blender, how to use Blender and how to paint, but cool. Except for that, but that's not me, that's the sim. Sweet. And that's the view from the terminal. Wow. Saving the money, lights are off in the terminal. Yeah, I don't see anybody. There's departures, arrivals. No, that's departures. Oh yeah, you wouldn't have. That's okay. Where are all the chicks? Okay. Whoa. Oh, somebody else is there. I didn't see that. Bloody hell. There's another A320. We're on top of him. Sorry, Mr. Fabian. Oh no, wait. That's next to us. We should be here. That's okay. Dude, turn the strobes off when you're at the gate. Cool. And so we landed. Okay, let's do that later. Now we've got important things to do. That's all good. That is all good. Now we have the APU running. So the APU gens are ready to take over, so it's available, which means we can now shut down the engines. And the sim is going to go crazy for a sec. Yep, it is. Nope, continue. And it's going to show us pause and pause. That's okay. Hey, there's another one on the other side. Hooters! Oh my god! I love it! I have the paint job and I love it. Necro. Oh, Jesus, man. Seriously? No. Okay, now beacon can go off. Now let's just yeah, it's a good. We can. Yeah, it's a good. You know what? Let's. We don't really care about that. We just want to go to sleep quickly. It's 4 o'clock in the morning in Australia now, so I'm very tired. Let's have a look. 136. That's not bad. 158. Okay, that was okay. Given the the airplane we had to jump over because he was right on in the lineup position, but he was not on Vatsim. So because we're live on Vatsim, we ignored him. We had to ignore him. Okay. So here's what we can do. We can get some services. Let's open all the doors. Let's call everybody. Oh yeah, it's just, it needs to refresh. Okay, that's looking good. Who else do we need? We need fuel. Yeah, let's get fuel. Catering. Come on, baggage. Don't be shy. Yep. And now time for screenshots. Let's get rid of that, and we'll have some cool screenshots for the from airlines Discord. Come on, Hooter is awesome, but Necro, dude. This is pretty. This is seriously cool. I'm happy with my paint job. Oops, wrong button. I know it's a silly thing to think about and talk about, but it's so cool. I am very happy. I'm just not happy because my hair is oily, but I'm really happy with how it looks. Okay, we're gonna disconnect from Vatsim. Thanks, Vatsim. And we're gonna close the ACARS. Okay, so we've completed that, and we have some cool shots. The RBP is I downloaded a ground services pack that looks pretty cool. It makes a big difference. It's actually very nice with that. That Hooters aircraft next to us. Dude, you're awesome. That is seriously cool. Alright, folks, that's about it now. It is 4 o'clock in the morning, so I really need to go to sleep. Thanks for watching. Clearly, the Zugu case, the best case for the iPad, seriously worth the money. I paid a ton for this, like 80 bucks Australian, but it is spectacular. So anyway, that was super fun. Thanks for the new follow. Thanks for watching. It is super cool, and we'll do it again tomorrow, possibly in a different airplane. I'm not sure exactly yet. All right, thanks again. Nighty night. Now, how do I switch it off? Here. All right, there it is. Bye.